Yeah. All right, gang. We're going to bring it in, and there may be a couple others that join us a little bit after. That'd be amazing to have your video on. Most of you do anyhow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Maybe drop in the chat or just unmute and just give me a little a one word how you're feeling now. Coming into this reset. One word. You can drop it in the chat or you can unmute and say it. Everything's welcome.
Anticipation.
Anticipation? Is that what you said, T? Anticipation?
Like excited. Anticipation, like that song. Anticipation. That one.
Yeah, that's Carly Simon, right? Awesome. Let me take a look at the chat here. Good. Laura's going to be joining us in a second. Lily's almost asleep. Well, welcome. We have a number of people joining us on this reset. This is being recorded, so for anyone that will be seeing the recording, welcome to everybody. And there's Laura and Lily. This is the beauty team, international team. I am so excited. I'm so ready. Now, Teresa said anticipation. Does anybody else have another word to say or drop in the chat? Your current vibe?
I'm excited. I think I've found my word. It's excitement.
Excited. Anybody else? Grateful. Love it. All right. We're going to get in. This is, I believe, probably the 6th or 7th Mind Body Reset that we've done since 2021. We started doing these post-COVID and absolutely love them. Lori's always been there. Teresa's always been there. Petra's always been there from Germany. They've always been international. And exactly who is here is exactly who needs to be here, I believe. We do this reset as well, Laura and I, and obviously Teresa as well. And it's a mind-body reset, so it's a reset for you. Whatever you feel you need to reset. And this is what we're going to tap into here. Today's word is intention, because that's how we always want to start. Hang on, let me just bring my music down. Or maybe I keep it on. So it's really important to begin with an intention. Anytime you do anything, whether it's 30 days, 7 days, 2 days. And when you can write it, speak it, share it, it makes it so much more real. And if you can stand up and really feel it and say it at the same time, it makes it so much more real. So we want this intention to come from your body, like from your heart, not necessarily from your head, what you think you need to do. It's more like, what do you need right now? It might be just one little thing. And in this reset, 7 days, you can shift a lot in 7 days. You can shift a lot in a day with intention. So my name is Carrie, for a couple of you that I haven't met or maybe had seen a long time ago. I have been doing these nutrition programs for 17 years. So I've been doing my own little resets like this for a long, long time. And I'm an athlete, I'm a coach, life coach, breathwork facilitator, and yoga teacher. And so Laura and I both are going to be bringing you some juice this week, as well as Teresa on here will be joining us, healthy aging as well, because she looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to pass it over to Laura because she's going to drop us in and get us into our bodies to set, and then we'll move into the intention. So Laura and Lily, double L.
Yay. Lily obviously decided not to nap, which is totally okay. I'm sure she'll sleep for a nice good one later on. I'm so excited to be here. So thanks everybody who's on here live. And for those of you who are catching the recording, super, super grateful to be in this space with all of you. So I'll invite you to start just taking some nice big deep breaths. And starting to take some nice big deep breaths into your body and through your nose. And out through your mouth. And through your nose. And out through your mouth. Just allowing yourself to slow down, to really land here in this space, in this beautiful mind-body reset community. And just giving yourself permission for the next about 20 minutes to just be here, fully present. Letting go of all of the other responsibilities that you may have. Really just giving yourself this time for you. To tune into your mind, your body, your spirit. Releasing all of the shoulds, all the things that everybody else wants for you or sees as best for you. Really just giving yourself that permission to be curious, to explore what it is that you want. Knowing that that's important, also what you need. Seeing that those needs that you have are also important. And really letting your body lead the way. So as you're sitting there, feeling the weight of your body down on the surface beneath you, be feeling your feet down on the ground beneath you, spreading your toes nice and wide. Really feeling that support of the earth beneath us. Imagining that there's tree roots coming from the base of your feet, the base of your tailbone, and seeing those trees going deeper and deeper into the earth. And the deeper they go, the wider they go, and the safer you feel in your body. Feeling that full connectedness to the earth, this human experience. Feeling that support, that nourishment from Mama Earth. Knowing that she's always here for us. As you take a nice big deep breath in, breathing in that beautiful, warm, soft, loving energy. And that safety, that security, that groundedness. And bringing that focus, your awareness into your tailbone or into the bottom of your feet. And just seeing that trunk of that tree growing all the way from the very base of your feet, all the way coming up your legs, through your pelvis, up through your stomach, your chest, your throat, all the way up past your forehead to your crown. Taking a nice big deep breath in, feeling that energy, pulling that energy up. And then as you exhale, seeing all of those beautiful branches starting to branch up, reaching high into the sky. Feeling the support from the sun, the earth, the air.
Wow.
Seeing all of those beautiful leaves and the buds starting to come out on those trees. Seeing them blossoming into whatever tree it is that you are. Feeling the connectedness both below and above. And calling in your higher powers, whether that be angels, guides, whatever your belief system is, calling in that higher power of the universe, your higher self. Calling in any ancestors that would love to be here with us. And just feeling their support, their encouragement, their guidance. And taking a nice big deep breath in. And exhaling. And bringing your focus back into your body, into your heart, into this beautiful heart that we have, into this beautiful body, into the mind, this human experience,
Mama.
and tuning into your intention for this reset. What is it that your body is needing from this? What is it your mind's needing from this? Your spirit.
Mama. Dad.
I'm just seeing what word drops in, what you'd love to have happen as a result of this
Dad.
mind-body reset as we're here together for the next week.
Dad.
If you want, you can take a moment to write it down. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly start coming back into the space here, opening up your eyes. You can bring a bit of gentle movement back to your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, be rolling your neck out a little bit, from side to side. And then when you're ready, we can maybe share our intentions. Does anybody want to unmute themselves and share a little bit of what came through once you kind of grounded down into the space of what you'd really love to have happen in this next week together? And even beyond, because I really feel like this is such a special community. So it'd be really nice to keep this going even after the 7 days.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to listen to the recording again because Bryson is just going, "Hi, Lily."
Aw. So cute.
But my intention generally is just be present and stop worrying and listen to your body more, and thankful for you ladies.
Aw, we're thankful for you too. Thanks for being here, Candace.
Great.
Well, I'll speak up. So it's interesting because I'm not sure it's an intention, but what I got was that I needed to ask for what I want and that I need to actually figure out what it is I want. So my intention is to look for clues because I mean, I have a good life. I have no complaints actually. And yet I wish to grow. So I'm looking for, I mean, there's dissatisfactions and things I'm working on, but as far as like a deep inner thing, was really just ask for what you want.
I love that.
Yeah.
Something so simple that sometimes we can just forget to do, just asking for what we want and then being
Yeah.
patient to see how life allows it to appear in our lives. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what you find and what comes through for you.
I'll
And
let
it's
you
nice to see you
know.
again.
Oh, and it's nice to meet Lily. What a beautiful young lady. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Can you say hi?
How old is she?
She's 13 months now.
Hi, sweet. Oh,
Say
she's
hi.
a little angel.
She is,
When I
yeah.
saw your son, Candace, what a handsome young man. He looks like he's going to be like a hockey goon.
Yes, he is a
Would anybody else like to share?
Oh, yeah, he's adorable. Oh, my God.
Lily, can you say hi to Lily?
Hi, Bryson.
Oh, right.
Now she's talking to you and you don't. Lily, yeah.
Super boy and super girl joining us. I'm a little bit sick at the moment, and maybe this is helping me to get in full power again. So I think it's the right time to do this mind body reset. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
Petra, it's always the right time.
It is,
It
yeah.
I
is,
mean, when we call, it's the right time.
yes.
Mhm. And our body's always speaking to us as well. So it's a
Yes,
beautiful
it
time
is.
to tune inward.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I love that.
Petra. Mhm.
Yeah, and
I
if
just want
go
to,
ahead.
I was just gonna share. I just want to use this time to just like be more in tune with myself and see what shows up and just and also just showing up. Yeah.
Awesome, Kristen. So happy you're here.
I love this because these intentions that we're saying, we're here to support that. So that's why when you speaking it out now is a big step forward, asking for what you want, like vocalizing it, and everything we've all said here. And I'll get Karen to add to that too if she wants. You can also create what really works for me, it may not for you, is a little ritual where you write something that you have been doing that you no longer want, like a little contract or a belief system, write it down. You can burn it, you can rip it. This is what I did for me this week. And then I wrote on a new piece of paper what I'm stepping into, the new belief system, or like I am at now asking for what I want. I am no longer saying yes to everything. I'm just one thing, not like 10 things, like one thing. And then write both. You can do something with the other one, a little ritual, and then step into the other. Or you can do as simple as one habit that you know if you let go of would affect every other part of your life. And one habit, if you started doing, if you did for 30 days, would affect the rest of your life positively. See, whatever one of those, resonate with you the most, with what you've just shared with us. Like you can take it sort of a step further. Beautiful. So we're going to get into kind of how this is working because we have another call in 8 minutes. So I want to make sure we're tapping into it. So we're packing a lot in 7 days, and every day has a particular intention, a particular theme that you can reflect on in the morning, like a journal prompt. This is for you in the morning, and also at night, a reflection at night. So today was intention, and we're talking about it now, so that's perfect. And those are going to be posted daily, so you can respond to it in the Facebook group. So anything that comes up for you, and you're going to be, of course, rewarded the more you're going to be rewarded the more you take part for yourself. It's going to come back to you, but we also have possible reward at the end if you're the number one participant. So we have activities every single day, classes or workshops that you want to get involved in live if you can. If you can't, everything's going to be recorded. From healthy aging to an athletes panel, to breath work, to yoga. Laura, I think you're doing yin yoga. I'm doing a little mixture of yoga, little mixture of everything. And then manifestation on the weekend with tantra and pleasure. So it's always a big mix of everything. So you'll be able to get little nuggets from everything. So the main thing is the community connection, is for you to tap in and really use this for you, for that intention you said. The more you participate, the more is coming back to you as well. Sorry, Karen, I forgot to ask you, do you want to tell us what your intention for the week? I missed you.
Oh, I just put it into the chat for everyone.
Oh,
Just about having a healthy mindset with weight and thoughts.
perfect. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, and so this is all about energy too. So it's embodying as much as you can for these 7 days your intention that you wrote. And if you need any support, make sure you reach out. You reach out in the group, you reach out to us personally because we want to be there for you 100%. So participation is big. Laura, do you want to tap into like the prizes?
Yeah. So we have a few super cool prizes. So you'll have for participation. So just by commenting, showing up live, we're going to do at the very end, we're going to put everybody's names who's been showing up to things live and in the comments. And we're going to be doing a little bit of a draw for a 30-minute session with Carrie or a 30-minute session with myself. So we get to have a private session with either one of us.
Is there any questions coming up from anybody?
Is there, are there going to be recorded things or things we should tap into every day? Is there like a schedule that we would know in advance so we could mark it off in our, you know?
Yeah.
And I need to set alarms for everything, so I'll just set the alarms.
Yes, yes. So this schedule is posted in the Mind Body group, and we're
Oh,
also
okay.
scheduling. You'll be invited every day to the event that's on. So whatever workshop
Okay.
is on, whatever class is on, you're going to get an invite to that. So you're going to see the Zoom link. So we're tapping in with that stuff every day, and we're going to tag you at everyone so you can see it. But
Perfect.
the schedule week at a glance is there, so you're going to see what times. Generally, every day there's something at your time, 9 EST time, like 9 a.m. And anywhere it's like 3 and 3:30 in the afternoon. So there's two things usually going on.
Perfect. Yay.
And I'm going to drop in. I'm doing on Friday a special breath work that needs a little prepping before. So I'm going to drop in a little video, a little note to prep you guys before instead of just coming in. It's a different type of breath work. So you'll see that tomorrow come out. So you can if you're interested in that, you can kind of prepare yourself. And there'll be two options for the same breath work on Friday, a morning slot and an afternoon slot. Yay. Yeah. Did I miss anything, Laura?
You want to touch a little bit about on the nutritional piece?
Yes, yes, yes. So, this is of course, mind, body, soul reset, but it's tapping into what you feel you need to do for your body. We've been using this nutrition for, like I said, 17 years, Laura, 9 years, Teresa, 18 years, I think, or more. And I've been doing these detox cleansing with this system for 17 years, and it's very powerful, very easy to follow, very supportive. So if you don't choose to use that, you can also do your own version of detox, like cleaning up the sugar, cleaning up, increasing your water, eating more alkaline and healthy fats, 40, 30, 30. Everyone has a different style of eating, and that's okay. It's just taking the general down, even if you do we're doing intermittent fasting on ours, where we do 1 or 2 days of cleansing, which is very powerful. But some people choose to do a 16-8. Some people choose to do 8 hours where they're getting their meals in, and then 16 hours where they're not. And that feels better for some people. And you can also do that with this system. But I would definitely use the nutritional component, even if it is your own, and really kind of dial in to what you know can use some focus. Even if it's 1 or 2 things you release for the week. For me, it's coffee, and that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one for 7 days. And I'm putting ceremonial cacao in its place. So, and so the nutrition we have on ours, we have shake days that we follow where we take in a full meal balanced shake. And when I get those in, I feel better. I just automatically eat healthier the rest of the meals. And so for me, it's about getting the good stuff in. And then the other stuff just tends to fall away. Instead of trying to restrict, it's not about restricting. It's about what can I give in that my body's missing. And I know it's more nourishment. So on these resets, I eat more, I eat better because I'm a picker, right? So I tend to miss out on the nutrients. So that's me. Everyone here is different. So it helps me fill all the gaps, fill all the holes in my nutrition in the easiest way with these shakes. And the cleanses are very powerful too. 24 hours or 2 days of just fluids, detoxing your body, all the major organs at the same time, deep cellular cleansing. So, but your brain can function so well. You can work, you can do sport, right? You're able to do all the daily things and be just light switch on. So it's a very powerful cleanse. So if you guys, I don't think any of you are new to it, but if you are, because I think some of you are connected to Laura. And if you're not doing that 7-day, that's okay. You can find something in your nutritional style that works for you that you commit to this week. And let's make it fun, non-restrictive.
Yeah. And we do have a video in the group. If you aren't using the nutrition and you're curious to learn more about it, we have a video in the group. And if you're unsure, just send one of us a message and we can help you find it. Because I know sometimes the posts do weird things in the group. I know you can filter at the top to have most recent posts. I know sometimes it goes to this setting where it's like most relevant. I don't know how it determines what's most relevant to us, but I always put it to the newest. So maybe just try to go at the group and put newest posts. And then that way you'll always be getting the most newest posts so you can kind of keep track of things. And just if you want to go into your group settings at the very top, you'll be able to turn your notifications on as well. So if you want them on so that you get notification when we're kind of posting stuff, and you can turn that on. If not, if you don't want them on, you can just pop into the group and just do most recent, and then you'll be able to kind of see what's been going on in the group for the day.
Yes, and Karen, we will be posting everything is going to be recorded.
Yeah.
And we'll
just
post it in the group.
Upload it. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Beautiful. Well, I think we're going to close off right now. We got to dive into another one. And we just wanted to kick you guys off and thank you for showing up for yourself. This is a party. Play as much music as you can and move the body loves to move. And it just doesn't have to run. You can just shake it a little bit every day.
We should have
Right?
a dance party for one of the days. We should throw that in there.
Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely.
I don't know why we didn't plan that. Silly us.
I know. Well, I was thinking of that. I was thinking of
Yeah, we
that.
totally
Yes.
should.
I'm gonna throw one in. If anyone wants to come to a Friday night dance party, I'm gonna do it.
I would love to be there.
Hold me to it.
That's perfect. Does anybody else have anything else before we go?
Thank you for organizing.
No,
You're
so
welcome, darling.
It's been fun for us. We're happy to be back. Lily's excited too.
Awesome.
Little selenite in her hand. So cute.
Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
In the group and on all of the classes and workshops.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. Yo, Ali.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, it's so funny because we just did the opening ceremonies and literally they're signing off and I've tapped you guys in. It was like they're fiddling off and then now you're coming in.
Nice.
I'm just gonna get Laura on here for a sec.
Rick, you ready for tonight?
Yeah, should be good. Here we go. Well,
What do
actually,
you guys what do you guys got going on tonight?
well, the Maple Leafs are in a playoff game.
And I didn't know that.
Game 2. Where you been? Wow.
What the heck?
Hey, Alfie,
Oh.
we're playing tonight at 9 o'clock at Moss Park.
Oh, are you? I have Roxy. We're watching the game.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so Roxy's coming. Okay, no worries.
So
Unless, again, if she cancels, you know how that goes. But she didn't last week, and I think she's into the Leaf game. So
Okay, yeah,
I bribe her
cool.
with my wings. So, you know.
Yeah. Good. Hey, Laura.
Hey,
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
good.
Nice to
I
see
love
you,
this.
Rick, and nice to meet you, Alfie.
Nice to meet you.
Mhm.
And Alfie,
that-
we did run together, Alfie.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That was so funny when you sent that video.
I had a video of us running in Ottawa. I think you were there too, Laura, when we had the Ottawa celebration.
Yeah, I would have been there.
I
Yeah.
think so. Hey, June.
Hi.
Hi, June.
That was
Hi.
about when was that? 5 years ago? I think it was 2019,
Yeah.
something like that. And look at us. Alfie, you've been doing this for what, 6 years?
This since the pandemic, so about 4 or
Yeah.
5. Yeah, getting
Okay.
up to 5. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
No, but he's-
Isogenics, yes, since 2019, right? Yeah, is that when?
Yeah.
2018, 19. Yeah.
So guys, this is going to be a rockin' panel. And there's going to be actually 2 more. There's another girl in Austria. She's a professional volleyball player. She's going to pop on the night, not tonight. She's not able to come tonight, but on Thursday. And my dad is probably also going to
wow.
come on. So I think on this panel we have like all the decades. Laura, you're 30.
34.
Is there anyone here in their 40s? Okay, so we'll skip that. And then 50s, 60, and my dad's 80, 82.
Nice.
He's a runner. He's not running now, but so it's a great panel, super diverse, all different sports. And I think the purpose of getting us together here is kind of the intention, because there's 1,000 questions. It's more about what are the questions, or 2 main questions that everyone can kind of answer that doesn't take forever to do, right? Because there'll probably be minimum 6 of us on. And one of them, Sarah from Innsbruck, volleyball player, she can't stay longer than 30 minutes. So it'd be great to keep it 30, maybe 40 minutes, depending on how long, people answer. But we can have like 2 main questions and then kind of popcorn style. We can add in, and I think it's more what this has done, like what adding this in as nutrition, how it's changed your life, or how was it before doing this compared to now, and why is it so important, right? What have you learned about recovery? What have you learned about fueling your body that you weren't doing before? But if you guys fire in, if you think there's this one powerful question that would tick a lot of things off, you let me know.
Sorry, Lily's like eating a selenite stick here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, Carrie, I think that's great that we each just kind of share our own experience with what the program has done for us. And
Yeah.
I know for myself, I can just do a little, before, after, this is what I was doing before, this what I was doing now, and then how I'm carrying forward with it professionally
Yeah.
and using it in my practice and what I find there as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what you've seen with patients and
Oh yeah. Oh,
how's that? Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I can add in a couple stories in 3 minutes or less.
Yeah, and we can share. I think it's kind of one time around sharing the story, the impact in your own life. I mean, stories are the best, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then one other thing, like we like to get around, because I mean, mine has impacted so much, but in sport and in running and ultra running, it's a big one. It's a big one for me. But that's my story. There's not a lot of people in the same boat, but when you're an athlete, you really notice the fine little details. You notice how much in recovery, how much it does actually help, right? And things like that. The adaptogens are big. Those are the biggest ones for me. That's daily. I sleep with them. And it's daily, and it's also in competition. So that's a big one. That's a highlighted one for me, like 17 years straight through. I think I've had more ionics than Jimmy Smith did. He was taking up to 7 or 8 a day, I think. I remember him saying that, yeah. What would be the big thing, Alfie? How is it? Are you using a lot with your clients?
Myself, yes. My clients, when I feel that they could use it in a sustainable way, because they're already challenged entering into a program, and I don't want to overwhelm them in ways where it's like one more added thing that they have to work on. The way I approach my clients is pretty, I guess, hetero. So everyone's individual. So if I feel like they need more protein, which most clients do, especially the age group I train, I'll always just give them start with the shake, till we get that protein number high, and then take it from there. And then from there, I usually just go into adaptogens. A lot of people these days do. What I find is a lot of people these days do have that intermittent fasting. So they always have a 12, 14, 16 hour. So when they're on that, I try to introduce some of the cleanse as well, because the botanicals will just help them that much further. And that's how I use the cleanse pretty much daily. I'll use the 1 scoop throughout my morning to help me through my intermittent fasting. And then I'll start adding in the shakes. And then by dinner time, I'm into whole foods. So
Yeah, I love it. And I think it's also the clearing it's not a myth, but the scare that if you don't eat for a period of time, you'll lose muscle, or like some people worry, well, how can you not eat? I still get that for 24 hours and just put a little bit
yeah,
in
that's a little extreme. 12 hours is about the sweet spot for myself. And
Yeah.
And when I talk to people, they're already close to that, and they're already kind of doing it. It's just what they do before they go to bed. Maybe
Yeah.
comfort would be good, and when they wake up, right? Ionics, that sort of thing. Technically, not a complete intermittent fasting, but you're adding things that are good for your body. So
Totally.
Yeah.
And if someone's never done it before and they do it for 16 hours, or like intermittent fast, like a 16/8, that's still a lot,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
A fasting period, doesn't it?
Yeah.
24 hours. Some people do the 48, but it's even human growth hormone move into that, like on a 1 and 2 day.
I think that's a little extreme, getting past 12, in my opinion. I think that's a little extreme because your body's going to need it. So.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
interesting too, because you can use the products in so many different ways as well. So it
Yeah.
really is like, adaptable in that way. Like I
Yeah.
love the Wednesdays. I really notice a big difference in them and my like how I feel and my energy. But I think that's like the way that every body is different and everybody is different. So it's good to have
Totally.
multiple different opinions and beliefs around how you can use the products as well. So I love that.
And that's it. It's the differing of opinions here that's good. That's why it's a panel too.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has different experience.
hmm
Good. I think that's it. June, do you want to throw anything in here?
Well, I'll just tell you just quickly about myself, how I do it or what I use or whatever. Like I use Isogenics anyway, like all the products as the foundation of my nutrition to start. And then for sport, I just add in, like when I'm playing pickleball or going to the gym, like I'll just use the system that we have, like with the nitro and the repair. And I use the tri-release shakes when I'm working out as well, just for keeping the muscle. And I just try to keep it like the same all the time. Like I'm really boring with my food and everything. I pretty much eat the same sort of things. but with the Isagenix, but I'll tell you, I can go out there and play better than a lot of younger people the way I can move. So, and I don't mean that to brag or anything, but it just feels good in your body to be able to say, you know, like there's so many people like that, you know, you take it for granted when you can actually move and feel good about playing a sport at my age too. So
Yeah.
June, success is boring.
I believe it is, but that's okay. I can remember I used to think my in-laws used to have like, they'd have like 6 nuts and an apple and they'd cut it up and they'd have that like every night and that was their kind of thing. And I'd be like, oh, like how could they do that? Like that's just so boring and so routine and whatever. And here I am. I'm pretty much doing the same. But
Yeah, I'm pretty boring with my dark chocolate every day.
Yeah, I have some dark chocolate too. Yeah, and I mean, I throw extra things in there too, but I mean, it's like that's what I really try to do. And then, but I'm not like, if I do go somewhere and you know I want to eat something that's different or whatever, that's not really on the good list. Like I don't care. Like I'll do what I feel at the time. But you know, I just know that I care enough for myself at this point that it makes it easy. That's all. Like it's part of your. Right? So yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Alfie, are you playing soccer a lot?
Oh yeah, I play soccer. Nitro is like my friend. Yeah, no, that's and to June's point, it's I play with guys that are at least 10 years, if not younger. And and I keep up to my capacity and I feel like I do okay. So just with that, I usually do a combo of Nox and Nitro. I'll have Nox like say the night before, and then the morning I'll I mean the games are long, so I do need some sort of quick carb for the game. So you know some food, and then Nitro right before, and that's usually that usually keeps me for the 2 hours. So.
That's something I've never been able to have. The Nox, I've never been able.
No,
I had it one time. I just about threw it up. That's not for me. No.
Wow, I was thinking, Carrie,
that
that was going to be one of like the big ones for you doing all your.
No,
endurance.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried. I
That-
did.
Nox makes me like have good endurance, and I mean, I never used to like and then I started using Nox, and I was like, oh my god, like I could just go and go and go and go.
We don't have it. We don't have it over here anyhow. But
okay.
when I did have it at home, that I just couldn't. I
Nice.
couldn't stomach it.
It's like electric tomatoes is how I describe it.
Electric tomatoes, yeah.
Yeah.
I have my concoction and I'm happy with it. Like
Yeah.
June, I stick with the same.
Yeah.
Carrie,
Anybody
do you
like-
want?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rick.
Sorry, do you want a bio sent, or are you gonna?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Alfie
Okay.
and from everybody, like a short bio would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking I'd use
Let's
it
do
as
it.
well as the post that we do to share about the panel as well. Just have like a little blurb about everybody that's on there.
Yeah.
And then that way people kind of know who's on it to show up as well. So that'd be great. Rick.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we should just keep it us or have people come in and listen. Like in the Zoom.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. We can either invite people on so that at the end we can open up to questions, or if we'd prefer, we can just record it on Zoom and then just post it more like a podcast style.
Mhm.
Is this a
Yeah.
flyer? Is there a flyer that's going around, or?
Yeah, we're in our Mind Body Reset. We post what's coming up the next day.
Oh, I see.
So this
Okay.
we post on the Wednesday. We can send you the flyer
Yeah, that'd be great.
for this.
Put in my team.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Also,
we'll
I'm
figure that part out
thinking, Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
we'll have to figure out if we'll keep it just us or we'll do a group thing.
Does anybody have a
In the-
preference on that?
Nobody a preference?
Nobody's preference?
Oh,
I mean, I think it would be cool to invite
Nope.
people on and having them watch it live.
Okay,
then-
we'll
Yeah.
do that.
At the end, we can open it up, and if people have specific questions or anything that they would like to share from their experience of
Yeah.
Things, then it would be nice to be able to have that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then the other thing I was wondering as well, is anybody like very versed in like how like the products really work? Because I know I love that stuff. And I think that's one of the things that really like I love about like even the performance line about the tri-release, how it's made out of the 3 different proteins. So you're getting the extended BCAA release over the course of the time so that your body's actually having the nutrients it needs. Oh, did I scratch you? That it needs in order to actually optimize your recovery afterwards. And it's like really like focusing more on a lot of the time athletes can really focus on when they're building muscle like in the gym, but they're not focusing on the other hours when they're outside recovering. And I think that's really like what makes the biggest difference in athletic performance is that recovery piece. So I don't know if, I mean, I can talk about some of that stuff, but if anybody else on the panel has anything like that they would like to kind of go into some of that stuff as to why the products work so well, I think that's valuable.
Laura, that was perfect.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just love that stuff. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I started loving it. Because well, first I felt the benefits myself. And then I was like, I really want to learn why they work so well compared to some of the other products. Because I mean, I tried so many things before, like even with the pre-workouts, and I was like, literally felt like I was on drugs, like having an itchy face,
Yeah.
like doing your workout, and you're like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
like,
like
crazy.
the caffeine content in some of the pre-workout stuff. Seems like, you know, Nitro just has the perfect amount. It's formulated perfectly. I think people miss that with the AMP line is that you talk to people and they're looking for a creatine. And it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, but for what? You know, okay, some people may supplement creatine for concussion syndromes and I understand that. But if you're using it for performance, here's a formulation and try it because it really does work. And some people get stuck in their ways, and when they realize that Isagenix is that much more superior, they're like, "Where have I been all my life? Where has this been all my life?" Right? So, yeah. Because my industry with other trainers, they're, you know, that everyone has their way of training, everyone has their way of fueling and recovering. Once they kind of see how good Isagenix they'll slowly start gravitating to it because everyone's always looking for different products, myself included. But I don't know, Isagenix I find is better. just better. And I think it's the formulation that makes it better.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know, we're 17 years. Rick, I think you're longer than me. Like,
wait, yeah, 2006.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're
you're right. Almost
crazy.
19. Yeah, wow.
And the biggest for endurance sport, what I do, the combination of Ionics and amped hydrate is rocket fuel. Not each on their own, but the combination, because I've tested it over years, and it's like a lactic acid buffer. So when I have those two mixed, I have them. That's the key ingredient in racing, like in long endurance stuff. I wouldn't take it if I'm doing a short thing, but those two combination, I would never think that, but I've been doing that for years. Those combo. Right. But it's not like written somewhere. Make sure you do amped but it's the adaptogens mixed with what's in the amped has like this effect. And a little e-shot with that, then you're doing backflips.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so just very quickly, the idea, Laura, I like what you talked about with regards to adding in sort of the product science with it. But if we start doing that, then this is going to be like an hour-long call. So I just a couple. I don't think you have to go into great deal, but just what you explained about that was perfect. Yeah. If they want more information, just isagenixhealth.net. Otherwise, because otherwise this is going to be a product training and it'd be way too long.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's more just the individual stories and even like a client story, our story, and why it's so important for us, right? What it's done for us. And then another question, then we'll popcorn it.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
And I'll get my 82-year-old papa on here. Who's like a maniac with the weights.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay,
Exciting.
guys.
Nice to see everybody.
Nice
Yeah.
to see and meet the new faces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
we'll see on the same Zoom, but I'll resend it for Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Good.
Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Bye, everyone.
Guys,
See you then.
Bye.
have a
Okay.
good one.
Bye, guys. See
Enjoy
ya.
the game. Go them Leafs.
Yes.
Go Leafs. Go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.